You deal, question 2 inquired from you as to your knowledge of and a role, if any, in the conclusion of 2 memoranda of agreement by Brigadier Mkhwanazi on behalf of the City of Ekurhuleni, and invited you to give comments. Do you see that? Yes. I'm at page 11 of your statement. Mm-hmm. Verbal. Do you see where I am in your statement?
Yes, that's
following paragraph 58. And you deal cumulatively with the question 2.1 and 2.2, because the one question was specific to the memorandum of agreement with Medicare 24 during or about October 2021, and the other one being item 2.2 dealt with memorandum of agreement concluded with CAT VIP protection during or about October 2021. You then provide your answer from paragraph 59 at page 11 through to 66. Would you like to take the commissioners through your response as regards any knowledge you had regarding the conclusion of these 2 documents and any role you played, if any, in the conclusion of the 2 documents? Thank you.
Thank you, SC. The document, the memoranda, the 2 memoranda that were signed by Brigadier Mkhwanazi, to my knowledge, it did not come to the attention of my office, and I did not know the origin, and I did not even know that they were implemented. For me, it is irregular for the department or a junior official to enter into a memorandum or memoranda without the accounting officer. The memoranda obviously contained the issue of the donation and so forth, but for me it was illegal. It was not within his powers to actually enter into those memoranda.
You reference annexures IM 9 and IM 10, which appear in your annexure bundle, for, page 9 and page 31, my apologies, and page 32, respectively. Your bundle file. It should have your name on the spine and read annexures. Have you found it? It should have your name and a file with your name on the spine, headed annexures. And I'm referring you to annexures 9 and 10, which appear at page 31 and 32, respectively.
Page, apologies for
No,
that.
it's quite okay. Page 31.
Yes. Page 31, yes, ma'am.
Please confirm that that is marked IM 9.
Yes.
And it's an email with a name at the top, Liesel Tires. Is that where we are at?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We are going to have regard to that document. And the following one, which is IM 10, and then you annex the 2 memoranda as IM 11 and IM 12, respectively. Okay. Now, you indicate in your statement, and I think you have confirmed now in oral testimony, that you had no knowledge of the conclusion of these documents, these memoranda. You played no role in their conclusion. You state at paragraph 63, the first time I saw, and at page 12, the first time I saw signed versions of the memoranda was on 26 November 2025. Is that correct? No, Dr. Mashazi.
I beg your pardon?
We have to be verbal in our responses.
Correct.
Thank you. Now, you specifically call them signed versions. Does that suggest you have seen unsigned versions?
Yes, I have.
Where have you seen them?
It was through communication between, I think it was in the IPAD report, I don't recall, but we will check and verify.
Because you have annexed IM 9 and IM 10 at paragraph 65, and we said IM 9 starts at page 31. That's an email. And this, as I read it, is an email from Jermaine Fortain. It's dated the 24th of October, 2021. Do you see where I'm reading? And it reads, "Good day, Lizelle. For attention, if the chief, I guess that's off. Draft proposal accepted by Medicare 24, yet to do some amendments." You see where I'm reading? Am I reading this correctly, that this particular email had attached to it the two memoranda? Sound. Yes, ma'am. Is it the two memoranda that were attached to this email?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, you suggesting that that email forwarded the unsigned memoranda. Is that what you are saying, or am I misunderstanding you?
Yes, ma'am. As we indicated about the time constraint and the volume of evidence and statements, and as well as transcripts from the witnesses. Well, our statement needs to be amended in terms of that, in terms of this particular sentence, and we would amend that.
Okay, for the record, just indicate the extent to which you'd like to amend that sentence, just to
Yes.
place it on record.
That we first saw the signed one, but to be honest, the question that you posed to me is, was I aware
Yes.
of the memoranda? And my answer was that I was not aware, and also it was irregular for the department to enter into that. But in terms of how and when, which one was signed, in terms of the IPAD report, whether it was signed or not, I cannot give you a definite answer. That's why I'm saying we'll go back and recorrect.
Okay, because you attach at paragraph 64 the two signed memoranda, marked
Yes.
annexed to IM 11 and 12. Am I understanding you correctly that IM 11 and 12 are the signed versions that you first came to learn of on the 26th of November, 2025,
Exactly.
when they were presented to your attorneys?
Yes.
Okay. Then, does that suggest that you were aware of unsigned versions?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you able, firstly, where did you obtain the unsigned versions, if I may inquire?
I don't remember. As I'm saying that, because of the time constraint,
Yes.
it was difficult for us to get information anyway. And as I indicated during our session, that when you request document, you are requested to go through the POPI Act and so forth and so forth. So the time given to us, it was definitely difficult, because at some point we requested some document and we were told that we must apply. My attorney must apply. And I'm expected to appear and give proper evidence in terms of my testimony.
Okay. Then the annexed IM 11 and IM 12, which you say you obtained from the commission, attached, are both signed and date by above the name J.D. Mkhwanazi, Director, Specialized Services. And I'm looking specifically at page 42, 35 and 42 of the two annexures. You see that?
Yes, ma'am.
At page 35, it's the conclusion of the first memorandum. There's a signature there that has been redacted. It's J.D. Mkhwanazi, Director, Specialized Services. The second memorandum, JM11, starts at page 37, and page 42, once again, has got a redacted signature, and above the name J.D. Mkhwanazi, Director, Specialized Services. And these are the documents that you say you obtained from the Commission. Both of them are dated, partly dated. No, they are not dated. They reference, however, an effective date of 10/2021. Do you accept that, just from the document itself?
Yes, I do.
So we can accept that these would have come to your attention at the earliest in October 2021, at the very earliest, not before. Do you accept my logic?
I don't.
They are dated October 2021. They would suggest that they would not have been in existence prior to that date.
Yeah, they were never brought to my attention, as I indicated. Whether they are dated 2021, he signed them in 2021, or all I'm saying is I don't want to get into details of when was it signed, the draft, and so forth. All I want to respond to, according to my knowledge and according to my understanding, is that the two documents were never brought to my attention. This is the practice from the Department of Metropolis, not the city itself, because if I was aware of such memoranda, I was going to take action, to be honest, because it is irregular for a department to enter into any relationship with external service provider without the knowledge of their accounting officer.
And my question was informed by your statement that you had seen the unsigned version of these memoranda, and I was trying to determine, and for that we will have to rely on your memory, as to when that could possibly have been that you saw unsigned memoranda.
Can you repeat the question?
I say my question regarding these two is informed by what you stated, paragraph 63. You said the first time I saw signed versions was when you obtained them from the Commission. I had asked you a question, that's whether it is correct to understand that means you have seen unsigned versions, and you confirmed that. So I wanted to determine when that could possibly have been that you saw unsigned versions of these two memoranda.
I think it was during the IP report. I'm not sure, hence, ma'am, I'm saying, can we be given an opportunity to go and confirm?
I'm happy to do that. I don't have a challenge, but I just want to know what opportunity we are giving you.
Yes.
Yes. Are we giving you an opportunity to go test whether or not the unsigned, you saw the unsigned memoranda in the IPID report?
Yes.
Or whether you saw them elsewhere?
Yes.
Okay. But to your, as a guesstimate, you would say it's most probably the IPID report, although I will not hold you to that answer until you have cross-checked.
Okay.
Okay. And you conclude that section by saying you had no knowledge of these memoranda, or either one of them. You don't even know, I'm now at paragraph 65, whether they were ever implemented, and you confirm that you did not play any role whatsoever in their conclusion. That's correct. And you then invite the Commission to turn to Chief Mapieye and Brigadier Mkhwanazi to explain how these memoranda came into existence and how they were signed.
Correct.
Thank you. That then concludes your response to the second question.